There's a lot of good stories here, and if you volunteer, you'll hear them.
We have all these Calusa artifacts and artifacts from the Indian mounds out here are fascinating. We have shells from around the world. I remember when the shells were donated. And we got different bones of, looks like a whale and all kinds of stuff. So it's quite a fascinating little museum here. Surprising that the small area, small community has gotten so much.
Okay, one thing we're missing here is our new room back here. We added that about 5 years ago. And if you want to take a shot of it, it's got a lot of interesting things. And the famous old buggy is back.
Oh yeah, the old buggy that used to be in front.
Yeah, I was volunteering here one day, and a young man came in, and he said, I was born here on the island. And I said, well, that's great, and you probably know so-and-so, and we have people's pictures here of the old-timers, and he knew a lot of people. And he said, when I was 18, I couldn't stand the island, I couldn't wait to get off, so I left. He said, I'm 40-some now, and I couldn't wait to come back, I want to live here now.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is the conversation. He spent 2 hours here with me, and we went through some of our nature books here that brought back memories of to him, Florida history, Indian history. And all at once he said, oh, and he runs into that room and said, Mrs. Schaefer. I said, what? And he said, Mrs. Schaefer's dress. He said, she was a piano player. And she did all the weddings, all the funerals, all the birthday parties, and everything that they needed a piano. And she always wore that same dress. And I've always thought that was so funny that this young man would remember that, so much. But there's a lot of good stories here, and if you volunteer, you'll hear them, because a lot of people come back to visit, or they come back and say, so-and-so told me about your museum, and I wanted to be sure to see it. Yeah, I'll have to tell something on Mike. One of the ladies, Elaine Jordan, was the one that got this started, and then the lady that served for several years as president was Betty Katz, and both of them told me at one time, well, and Gladys too, I guess it was 3 of them, if it wasn't for Mike Shevlin, we would not have this museum. He worked really, really hard for it to get it started and painted, and they tore out all the shelves in here and had to redo of the whole building inside.
Well, it's easy to start something, but this is a lady that continued it, that made it what it is today. So that's the important part right there.